How you going, guys? It's Breno Lux here, YouTube username. Doing a bit of a review on the Redcat Rampage buggy. This is the Mark 1. They don't officially call it Mark 1, but this is the Mark 1 because they've released another version, refiner version out of it. Yeah, just doing a review for you guys that are not sure on buying a cheaper version of a different brand of a baja. Depends on your budget. This was in my budget, and all the upgrades you can do to it still costs you less than buying a baja which has no upgrades on it. Like the bajas don't come with alloy shocks or the shocky towers, front or rear, whereas these come stock standard with alley shocks and all the aluminium parts you can see on it, which is all blue anodized. They all come standard on it. The chassis is alloy. It's not made for racing, I don't think, because it's a little bit heavier than the bajas. That's why the bajas are made for racing, I suppose, because they have the full plastic chassis on them. But they have released, Redcat Rampage have released a Mark 2 of these that's got a full plastic chassis on it. So yeah, I got two different sets of wheels on it because Redcat Rampage do not make different compound tyres for their rims. Their rims are equal in front and back, whereas the Predator or the Baja ones have a smaller front and a bigger rear on the back of the tyre for all you guys out there. I converted them because you can't get a softer. They only become soft compound, and they wear out much too quickly. So I just converted them to a Predator MT tyre, bow tie tyre. They're pretty good. I've done a few doughies even on bitumen with them, and it hasn't even frayed them yet. So they're pretty good. I'm going to convert this to a four-wheel drive, only because it's a 26cc Fuelie engine in it, as you can see there. Genuine 26cc Fuelie engine. The reason why I'm converting to four-wheel drive, because you can still get as much power out of it, because it's got the tuned exhaust and so forth on it. So I'm converting it to four-wheel drive because of the thing, because it has a little bit too much power for two-wheel drive, I reckon, and you can't really keep it in a straight line, and you can't control as much as the four-wheel drive one. But these Redcats already come with the front diff housing. All you got to put buy the four-wheel drive conversion kit, which has everything in it. Comes with the front tail shaft, different fuel tank, because the front tail shaft goes through the fuel tank, so it's a little bit smaller. It's only a 600cc fuel tank, whereas this is a 700cc fuel tank, being a two-wheel drive. But everything comes in the kit for about $150 off eBay. Comes with the front drive shafts and everything there as well. Yeah, this is the new 2.4 gigahertz version 2, the FM transmitter. So yeah, but before I'm converting it to four-wheel drive, I've got to get my steel gears, because I've already stripped a set of these nylon or plastic gears, whatever they are, just being a two-wheel drive one. So they will definitely not last being a four-wheel drive. As you can see there, I've changed the gear ratio in it. In there with the standard gears, I just changed it. That's why that case is cut out. It makes it take off a lot faster. I've cut the case out like that, so it gets a bit more airflow. Got a couple of air holes in the front there, just to when it's driving along, with a bit of gauze behind them. So it just gets a bit of airflow and tries to keep the gears cool. But you must get the steel gears. The steel gears are a must for these because they will never wear out. So, and they're a lot stronger, obviously, than the nylon gears, which you can manage to strip out. So, yeah, personally, my opinion, these are a pretty good vehicle for the cheaper budget than the Bajas, which are a lot more expensive than these. They're twice the price of these, those baja-Rs. But if you're into baja-Rs, well, that's your thing. But if you're the regular Joe Blogs that just wants to have a bit of a bash around the backyard with them and jumping and everything, these are the ones to go. So yeah, and I've jumped these. I haven't done any damage to it whatsoever. I slammed it into a gutter. The rear end slammed into a gutter, as you probably see on one of my other YouTube videos, and the only thing it broke was that it did not break the plastic. It broke the actual steel turnbuckle there, which is not steel, it's some crappy metal, so it broke that. And I'm a TIG welder by trade, so I TIGged that up and it works again. But I also got some new ones, so I just replaced it. So yeah, you can get all the upgrades for them. These have the upgraded, this comes standard with the upgraded uni joints at the back here. They're a universal joint. They don't have just the dog bone there. You can't really see it at the moment because I've got, as you can see, I've got little rubber boots on it that you can buy off eBay as well. The actual uni joints in behind that rubber boot there. I find they're alright, but you do have trouble with them too. But you just got to keep, as you do anything, you got to service it, keep it clean, and all that stuff. So yeah, my rating 10 out of 10 is, I give it an 8 because there are a few little minor details they could have worked on. But once again, this is the Mark 1. So the Mark 2, I've had a look. I don't have a Mark 2 yet, but they have a battery version of these ones out in the Mark 2 version as well. But they're a lot lighter. They have, all the chassis is a plastic tub like the baja-Rs, but the Redcats still have an aluminium underplate underneath the plastic, so it still gives it that bit of strength. But it still weighs a little bit lighter than these. I think they said it weighs about 2 kilos lighter than these ones. These weigh about 12.5 kilos, I think, against the baja-Rs, which weigh about 10 kilos. So they had to bring out another one to make it compete with the baja-Rs. So there you have it. That's my review on it. They're a pretty good engine. They're a fuel engine. They last a long time. I'm taking it out for a bash this afternoon, so I'll post some more videos, taking a few more videos of it this afternoon, and I'll post on there the Savo. Alrighty, thanks for watching.